Hello YouTube, DeGetting Out here. It's another great day to be an American. Let freedom reign. So today I'm going to go over the results I obtained when shooting these 95 grain VMAX projectiles with Hodgdon Varget as the powder, loaded in Peterson brass, sparked by Winchester large rifle primers, and shot in my Savage Model 10 Predator Hunter. First, taking a look at the load data, I checked two different sources. The Hodgdon manual suggested 39 to 43 grains, which would take us anywhere from 3,051 to 3,286 feet per second with an overall length of 2.67. And the Hornady, I believe the 9th edition manual, from 37.2 to 41.1 grains, and expected velocity of 2,900 to 3,150. And in both cases, they were using Federal 210M primers, and the Hornady manual listed an overall length of 2.71 inches. So what I decided to test was 4 different charge levels, starting at 40.5, going up to 42. So we did exceed the Hornady manual at the top end. I loaded them to an overall length of 2.690 inches, which was just right in the middle between those two load sources. So this 95 grain VMAX bullet has a 0.365 ballistic coefficient. So obviously in the world of the 6.5 Creedmoor, it's much shorter than your other bullets, and obviously the ballistic coefficient is much lower. But I think traveling at those speeds, it would be pretty explosive on a prairie dog. So on the day we shot these loads, we were shooting at 100 yards. It was 37 degrees Fahrenheit and sunny out with 0 to 7 mile per hour winds, and maybe gusts up to 10 on occasion, but it was mostly at our back. I had just cleaned my Predator Hunter, and this was the first time actually since I broke in the barrel, so after a couple hundred rounds. And so I decided to do some following rounds, which were these Hornady American Whitetail 129 grains. The first 2 rounds there were much lower than the rest. So it's a good thing I put in some following shots, I think. Then we shot the 147 grain ELDMs to see if we were getting more consistency. And we got just under an inch, which is not as good as I usually get, so maybe not fouled enough yet. But I decided to go ahead and start shooting the hand loads. So at the first load level, 40.5 grains, first thing you'll notice is that I had a significant point of impact shift with the lighter bullet. I had aimed here, and it was all the way up here. And so for subsequent shots, I did lower it down by 4 MOA and got much closer, as you can see here. So we'll start with 40.5 grains. We had 4 shots going to 0.83 inches. We had an average velocity of 3156, extreme spread of 27.14, and a standard deviation of 11.74. And we were seeing velocities already at the max that the Hornady manual listed. So I think that should have been my first sign that maybe I shouldn't be going all the way up to 43, especially with Peterson brass, which I think capacity-wise is a little less than maybe some others. The second group was 41 grains of Hodgdon Varget with the 95 grain VMAX. We had 4 shots going to 0.79 inches. From the gun, I did not see this bullet, and I thought, oh my gosh, they all went into this small group. Too bad they didn't, because that would have been really sweet. Statistics at 41 grains, we had a slight bump up in velocity of about 20 feet per second to 3175. Extreme spread increased to 34.09. We had a standard deviation of 15.19. At 41.5 grains, we had 4 shots going to 1.15 inches. You can see that one there looks a little bit like a flyer. I don't remember if I did anything different, so we're going to count it. I would say at 41.5 grains, we had our first hint that we were starting to get a little high on pressure with a little bit of a tight bolt lift. Average velocity was 3303, significantly higher, about 125 feet per second jump, which I was really surprised by. Extreme spread of 31.57 and standard deviation of 13.71. So I think that a high velocity jump should have been another sign that we were getting high in pressure. At our highest load level of 42 grains, we had 4 shots going to 0.73 inches. So 42 grains, we definitely were higher pressure than I would like to be. The bolt lift was pretty substantial. We kept going and we finished the groups. We had average velocity of 3375, which is about another 70 feet per second. Extreme spread of 35.77 and a standard deviation of 17. So although the bolt lift was pretty pretty heavy, and I don't think I should be going up any higher. The lowest charge level to the left, and then incrementally increasing as we go to the right. Primers really didn't look substantially flattened, but like I said, it just seemed like we are playing with fire here at the high end. So taking a quick review of our groups. I really liked the 41 grain low level group and think that I could improve there. 40 wasn't too bad. Other than that 41.5 grain group, all the other three groups were all under 0.85 inches. So I think these 95 grain bullets show some good promise. I would like to see the standard deviations a little bit lower. See if I can find a load level that will shoot really well and have tight standard deviations. Given the velocities that we're seeing as well, if you look at the book data, none of those went as high as what I was seeing. I saw all the way up to my highest velocity was 3393 feet per second. Definitely smoking out of there, and should probably slow it down, and maybe we'll see some accuracy improve. Let me know if you guys are shooting 95 grain VMAX bullets in your 6.5 Creedmoor, and what putters you're finding are working good for you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. You guys be safe out there.